When I look at the landscape of the top 5 guys in the world, I mean, is it me or are all these guys ducking you?
Outsiders rolling in
This crazy outsider, he's up in
voice cracking without
From Deontay to Tyson to Anthony Joshua, it seems like they want nothing to do with you, and I'm wondering why. Why do you think that is? Are you dangerous? Are they worried? What's your read on each one of these guys?
I don't know, man. I don't know. I managed challenger. I was managed challenger to Deontay Wilder. I managed challenger to Tyson Fury. These guys, they say a lot of negative things about me. I'm a plodder. I'm slow. I'm this and that. But none of them don't want to fight me. So I have no idea. I'm not one that's gonna say, so yeah, I'm the next great coming since Muhammad Ali and all of that. But one thing I can say is I can fight and I will fight and I'll always come to fight. And these guys know this.
Eddie Hearn says you should come over and fight Dillian Whyte. Will you do that if that's what it takes to get a fight with Joshua?
The thing about it, a king don't chase a peasant. King chase kings. I want Joshua.
So they can say whatever they want about me and all this, but they know when I come, I bring maximum violence.
How do you feel when someone like Deontay says that the king doesn't go to see peasants? Or I know recently you said you left Tyson Fury crying in the ring when you sparred with him.
Those sparring sessions go.
Listen, Tyson's hardcore. He's long, he's rangy. Some days he may outbox you here and there, but I've definitely laid him up before. Definitely put him on his bottom before.
You put Tyson Fury down in sparring,
I don't like talking about sparring, but as soon as he wants to come out and say, oh, he's put it on me in the gym, this and the other, come on, man. But what and who,
What do you do now to entice and somehow get Anthony Joshua into the ring so that the fans can see what they want to see and you can get the fight that you want so desperately?
I've been waiting on that fight for a long time now. Me versus A Juice and Jay. Listen, mate. I declare war upon you. Do you accept my challenge? Or you still gonna squat as you piss? I've been waiting for a long time, baby. I know I'm the champion. I know I'm the best. Is you up for the test? I just want to prove that I am the best. I know I'm the best. I just want to prove that I am the best. Don't y'all want to see one champion, one face, one name?
And for Deontay Wilder, what can I say? He's just an embarrassment, man. He's just an embarrassment. He wears a Black History costume for Black History Month, and then he loses, and then he blames the Black History costume for being too heavy. That's why he lost. It wore his legs out, walking 40 meters from the change room to the ring, wore his legs out. It's crazy. It's actually crazy. It's crazy when you think about it. Okay, in a 40-pound costume, wears your legs out, you're 230 pounds. It's crazy.
Do you have any respect for Deontay and, some of those KOs that he puts together?
No, I don't have no respect for Deontay.
People question the people that you've beaten, but you're only permitted to fight the people who will fight you, and you have 39 wins now and 38 knockouts. His promoter, Eddie Hearn, says you should come over and fight Dillian Whyte. Will you do that if that's what it takes to get a fight with Joshua?
The thing about it, a king don't chase a peasant. King chase kings. I want Joshua.
Kings fight kings. And Deontay Wilder does not chase peasants. See, you want to know the problem with Deontay Wilder saying that? Is because when you look on the WBC rankings, okay, Dominic Brazil is ranked number, I believe 4th or 5th, okay? And Dillian Whyte is ranked number 1. If it's really about the best fighting the best, and all you want to do is prove that you're the best, and kings don't chase peasants, then why are you fighting Dominic Brazil instead of fighting Dillian Whyte, who's ranked higher both than Tyson Fury if it's really about the best fight the best. So you mean to tell me if Dillian Whyte is a peasant, then what the fuck is Dominique Brazil? Answer that question, please.
He's just what he is. He's just, I ain't got no respect for him. I even if I did have respect for him, I lost respect for him for the way that he behaved as a WBC world champion. Avoiding his Manchester challenger and just making excuses after excuses. And as you can see from his last few fights, the guy is, he's just, a lot of it is hype, a lot of it is hype. A lot of the people he knocked out, those beat him all around the ring, but obviously, you knock him out, so credit where it's due, but the guy is terrible. And our bowler said, if you fight Deontay Wilder and back him up and put him on the back foot, you knock him out. And that's exactly what Tyson Fury did. But I've been saying that for like 2-3 years. Me and Tyson Fury, we've done a lot of sparring. There's days when he had his good days, and there's days when I have my good days. And he knows that as well. He knows that I can hurt him, and I carry the power to hurt him. And he knows I like to target the body, and that's one of Tyson Fury's weakest area. As you can see, he gets up from the head shots, and he moves his head, but he doesn't do well with the body shots. So he knows that.
Tell us about your win. Who's next? So we're saying, so you and Dillian Whyte, man, Dillian Whyte, Tyson Fury. We're on it. You come over and you conquered. Thank you. I'll give you mad credit. And I told you that from the first time, if you watch any interview, you will see what I always give you credit. Just for record. Telling you, yes. Just for record. How old are you? I'm 42 soon. You look like 25. Do me, my boy. You look like 25. You look younger than me. Whatever you're doing, keep doing it. So much. Listen, keep doing it, my G. Come on. Let's get on. You're the leading dog now. They've got to come chasing you. Everybody deserves his shot, but you're the man you're really, how it listen, Wilder don't take his rematch off the fucking mandatory. That's it. Yeah? And I respect that. Yeah? Let's go. Wilder don't take his rematch off the fucking mandatory. That's it. Yeah? And I respect that. Yeah? Let's go.
Crazy outsider, he's up in here. Voice cracking without yeah, for all y'all niggas out there.
Now there it is, in real time, out of the Gypsy King's mouth himself. He said that we're on it, and he said, if Wilder don't take this rematch or whatever, mandatory is next. I gotta fight my mandatory. Funny, that's not the conversation that he's having right now. Instead, he's telling Frank Warren to find him another opponent. Once again, nobody is respecting the WBC rules, including Mauricio Sulaiman. Okay, that's why I said in the beginning when they made Dillian Whyte the mandatory, I said Tyson Fury is probably going to drop the belt, but I don't see them enforcing this because that's how much of a joke the WBC belt is. Okay, this also goes on to prove that these franchise titles and stuff like that, it's nothing but a means to avoid fighting mandatories that they believe that they will lose, that will cut them out of the big paydays and just avoid them from taking any losses. That's exactly what the franchise position is about. I'm going to get into that more later with another video, but there it is. Now, nobody has a doubt that Deontay Wilder was ducking Dillian Whyte. I mean, that's lock solid proven, you know what I'm saying? There's nothing that anybody can say. Ironically, some of these same groups of people who love condemning Deontay Wilder and saying that he's a ducker, which he is, also do not want to acknowledge the fact that Tyson Fury is doing the exact same thing. I don't believe in giving passes. I don't believe in turning a blind eye. I don't believe in calling out one fighter and not calling out the other fighter. I most definitely do not hand out white privilege in boxing, okay? Everybody gets acknowledged for boxing. That's why this series is so ambiguous. It plays no favors. If you fall into the category of ducking, your ass will end up on the Duck Chronicles. Fanboys have a hard time trying to digest this. But then again, this is not for a fanboys channel, okay? This is hardcores and people who just truly love the sport. If not, you're going to come here pissed. You're going to leave here pissed. But there it is. He said, I have to fight my mandatory. If I don't, fight Deontay Wilder, then I'm going to fight my mandatory. Is that the speech he's having right now? So all these newly found fake Fury fans, because that's exactly what you are, people only run to Fury out of hate and out of insecurity about Anthony Joshua's stance and his certain beliefs and his views on the world. That's why you guys became Tyson Fury fans. No other reason than that. But as you can see, Tyson Fury has done nothing other than the famous duck walk. He did the famous duck squattle. He's doing the famous duck squirt, okay? So Tyson Fury has proven out of his own mouth that he most definitely is ducking Dillian, the body snatcher, Whyte.
You don't want no problems with Young Z. You don't want no problems, B.